Good morning, Shlog fans. It is a lovely Saturday morning. It is absolutely drop dead gorgeous here in Western Colorado. I am headed into work. I am running a little bit behind because I was editing the Shlog from yesterday and got that done, and then had to make breakfast for the family, which was awesome. And now I'm heading in. Me and the pup are going to work. Today Zach will be there. There's lots going on. But today is going to be, should be a really cool video because we'll do our normal stuff at the shop, obviously. But it is the Saturday before Easter, which means a lot to me as a Christian, because tomorrow I'm celebrating the resurrection of Jesus. But then also for you guys, or some of you guys, tonight I will be hiding Easter eggs out at Peach Valley. There's going to be 6 Easter eggs. That's all. I don't have time to hide a whole bunch, but there will be 6 Easter eggs hidden out in Peach Valley area. They will all have different coupons and things like that in them for stuff at the shop. So they'll be out there. I'm going out tonight, so I will be filming that tonight. I'm gonna go out after dark with the big lights on the bike and my helmet. And so that's actually a really fun thing to watch, I think. At least I feel like it's cool to watch video at night like that. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Let's get on with the daily Shlog. All right, we're at the shop, guys, and I'm stoked because someone left us a pound of coffee from the coffee trader. I know who it was. It was Rob. Rob, thank you so much. I helped Rob out yesterday with some stuff on his 300 top end, and he felt compelled to help us out. So thank you so much, Rob. I am super stoked about that. That will provide us coffee for the shop for at least a little while. Actually, that'll do it a lot. Thank you, thank you. Oh, it's going to be a beautiful day in the motorcycle world, guys. It is already 57 degrees outside. It's probably going to get up to almost 70. Hopefully that kills all the coronavirus. We get back to normal. Look at all these motorcycles we got to fix. Let's get after it. All right, guys. It's time to test ride the CT70. So excited. This thing is awesome, and I think it's gonna run really good. Haven't fiddled with the jets or anything, but honestly I've found that most little Honda 4-strokes, you just ride them. They don't generally need jetting. We might, but we're gonna try it out right now. Here we go. Yes! This thing is awesome. Oh my gosh, why don't they make things like this anymore? Comment below why manufacturers these days suck and they don't make anything awesome like this anymore. I cannot believe how much fun this is. What's up, sucker? God. Ah. Oh, in love, absolutely in love. This thing is awesome. Success. Oh, 1974 CT70 is rocking and rolling, and that just makes my heart sing. I love it. Oh man, I love it. That thing is rad. All right, on to modern bikes. Boo. I'm just kidding, but oh man, that thing is cool. All right. That thing is so awesome, dude.
It'd be fun to ride.
Dude, it's the most fun to ride. That beats everything on earth. Like, it's the most fun machine to ride ever. Oh my gosh, that thing is so cool. And it runs like a top. Like, yes. So stoked. All right, so guys, the next patient is this WR250F. I don't know how well you can see it out here. So anyway, there's a lot of oil. Customer complaint is that I got all this oil coming out of my airbox. I asked him how much oil he put in it. He's like, well, I filled it up and then anyway, he put too much oil in it, I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna clean it off here really fast and then drain the oil, fill it back up and make sure, but I think he did a classic mistake on a WR, so I'm gonna clean this thing up real fast. We'll pull it in, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. All right, I got the WR clean, sort of. There's so much oil out of everything. Anyway, quick little information about Yamaha's WRs especially. Yamaha's forever now have had a dry sump motor, and what that means is that under normal operating conditions, the bottom of the crankcase down in here is dry. Now it's not dry, obviously there's oil everywhere, but it doesn't store oil down on the bottom and splash it with the crankshaft. It pushes it into a separate tank, then it pumps it from that tank to the top and lets it drain down through, gets scavenged back into the tank, and keeps going. What that allows the motor to do is actually spin a little bit faster. The crankshaft and the clutch can actually spin faster because they're not rolling in a big bath of oil. So that's why they do it. XR Hondas have done that forever too. The newer Yamahas don't have a separate tank that you can see, but they have a separate, like it is a tank, but it's inside the crankcase now instead of having a separate tank. But this style WR has a separate tank, and then it holds oil in the crankcase too. But a big mistake that a lot of people make is they don't drain both reservoirs when they do an oil change, and then they pour the recommended amount into the motor, and then there's way too much oil. It pumps it out the breather into the air box through this little hose, and anyway, so it's no good. So we're gonna fix that. At least we're gonna check. I'm pretty sure that's the problem. So we're gonna start by draining all the oil. Hi, Bubbers.
Hi, Bubbers. Hi, little Bubbers. I love you. I love you so much. I love you. It's a good dog.
And on this style Yamaha, there's a vent up here that you got to take out. Otherwise, this will take 3 years to drain. So take this vent out, watch. Make sure you don't lose the thing. But look at that, boom. Now it comes out like crazy. And so there's a sight glass right here, but you're gonna see that when this drains out, that's not gonna move at all because there's oil in the crankcase too. So a fair amount of oil is gonna come out of that tank, and then we're gonna have to, we got another plug we gotta use to drain that. My guess is that's the one he didn't drain. Because it's right up there and takes a 12mm wrench to get out. Oh boy, lots more oil. We're gonna end up with way more than the 1 liter that this thing takes to fill it. So, but that's good. It's kind of funny, but it's a good thing because it means there's nothing really wrong with the motorcycle. We just got to put the right amount of oil in it, and then we'll be good to go, and he won't have any more problems. And he's learning. He just bought the bike. He doesn't know. And, you know, from now on, we can kind of give him a hard time about it. By the way, Zach is nearing the end of his favorite project. Oh, DRZ 400s. Their carburetors are a nightmare. Zach got to experience that, which is good. Every motorcycle mechanic has to experience that at some point. Removing and replacing a carburetor from a DRZ 400. But he's done it. I'm proud. I'm like a proud father. And hopefully it runs and he doesn't have to do it again. But I'm sure it will. Whoa! That's a lot of oil. That is that is way too much oil for a WR250. That's too much oil for an XR650. That's a lot of oil. But again, that's a good thing because it means he has no real problem with the motorcycle. We just got to put the right amount in and he'll be good to go. So start putting the drain plugs back in. I'll check in here with you just a second. Okay, so drain the oil. There's way too much in it, so which we knew basically was probably the problem. I put 1,000 cc's back in it. Let's see what happens. Of course that's going to happen. So now I'm going to kickstart. Warm up, push some oil around, and then we'll check it. So, like I said, this is an oil tank that holds all the oil while it's running, so that the sump, which is down here, basically the sump is the place where it collects the oil to then pump it, right? So the bottom, so the sump is dry, and like I said, push the oil up top, let it drip through, lubricate everything, and then you know, get pumped back through. So we'll let it run. Like I said, let the oil warm up to temp, and then we'll shut her off, check the level, and I bet we'll be just fine. And I doubt we see any more oil coming out of here. Zach had an eventful test ride. That's awesome. He's getting rowdy on the DRZ. Sounds great. Let's check the oil level. So you can see it's really hard to tell, but it's right at the top. So that's good. And like I said, it's only 1,000 cc's. It's a little over quart. We should be good to go. I do not believe we're going to see any more in the air box. Problem solved. I like problems like that for my customers because I hate giving them a call and saying, oh yeah, by the way, your motor's totally blown up and it's going to be $2,000 to fix it. It's good for me financially, but it's bad for the sport because people get out of the sport sometimes when it costs that much. So that's not awesome. I'm gonna pull this drain and see, make sure we get all the excess oil out of there. I'm gonna let him do more cleaning because I think he would like to save some money on this whole situation. So awesome, got that problem solved. Super stoked about that. All right, so WR's done. Zach finished the love of his life, the DRZ 400. Now he's working on a TTR 230, which is also going to be the love of his life, most likely. And you'll see that I've got my motorcycle up on the lift because I'm going to swap the headlight onto it because tonight I'm going out at night to hide Easter eggs out at Peach Valley. So I got to do that. I'll show you. Okay, so that went really well, as it always does. And I got a ride tonight to hide the Easter eggs, and I am dying to put those Michelins on, so I'm just going to do it. Even though I really should be probably working on something else. But I got stuff done, and Zach is killing it. So, giant thanks to Zach for doing the DRZ. He really stepped up to the plate and got that done. So I'm gonna knock out these tires and get some sweet new platinum mousses inside these Starcross mediums, and then we're gonna start testing them. It's gonna be awesome. Sweet, right on, guys. Got the rear mounted up. Moving on to the front here in just a second, but. So this is the 110-118 Michelin Starcross 5 medium with the NM18305 platinum mousse in it. It looked huge, honestly, when I put the mousse into the tire, but it mounted up really well. I didn't film it because I know I've filmed me changing mousses a million times, but that went really, really well. Super stoked. Looks like maybe Mousse has got their, or Nitro Mousse has their stuff sorted out on sizing, which would be awesome. Time to do the front. All right, so I forgot to show this on the rear, but look, they're coming with 2 tubes of lube. Now, I don't know if they're all coming with 2 tubes of lube or if just mine came with it, because Jeff, the owner of NewTek, knows how much I hate how little lube they send you. I really think you need 2 tubes per mousse. But either way, man, I'm stoked. I got 2 tubes each mousse, so I'm stoked. Hopefully that's how they're coming now. I haven't actually opened any of the new ones we've gotten yet, so but I'm stoked. Thank you so much, Nitro. Really, really appreciate it. Time to put that mousse into that tire. Right on, guys, it's the end of the day. Well, it's the end of my day here because we close at 3 on Saturdays. And I just wanted to show you this because seriously, new rubber on a dirt bike borders like physical attraction. That is just so sexy. Oh my gosh, I am so stoked. Thank you, Nitro Mousse and WPS, for the setup. I could not be happier. We're gonna test them out, start tonight at night in the dark, so stick with us for the rest of this video because you'll get at least a nighttime quick review of how they work out in the Adobes. I still got to put my rim strips on there. The Nitro guys are so good to me, but they asked me to put the Nitro Mousse rim strips, so I'm gonna get those on there. So Jeff, if you're watching this, I will get those on there, I promise. I just don't have time today. I gotta clean those wheels up really good so they'll stick. But yeah, guys, I'm stoked. I'm gonna load this thing up, push all these bikes in, and go home. And then we got our live hangout tonight, 5 o'clock. You guys will be watching this after that, but if you are ever bored on a Saturday at 5, join us live here on YouTube. We hang out, we talk about dirt bikes. Yeah, it's a lot of fun since we can't go watch Supercross and do things like that right now. So yeah, I'm gonna push stuff in. All right, guys, so I'm headed out to Peach Valley. I got the eggs all done up. I got gift certificates in all of them and dirt bike bands in all of them too. There's 6 eggs. I can't wait to go A, ride at night, and B, hide Easter eggs because it's so much fun to do. I wish I could do more, but honestly, it takes a ton of time to even do 6. So I'm gonna go do that. Join me for the ride. It is so much fun riding at night. All right, guys, it's time to go hide some Easter eggs. This is gonna be a lot of fun. If you've never joined us for a night ride, make sure you watch this whole thing. It is so much fun. So we're starting with Eagle Valley Trail. One of my favorites. It's really fun at night. I gotta have at least one in Eagle Valley. There we go. I'm running them with Nitro Moose Platinum Mooses. Brand new mooses, so they're gonna be a little stiff to start. But honestly, these things so far feel great. Got a little rock feature coming up here. Oh yeah, good traction. Here we go. Ha ha! Oh, I always hide an egg here. It's a reward to whoever knows to come up here. And I don't know which eggs I'm hiding, so I don't know if this one's for a high five or for a shirt or what, but let's see. Let's put it not where they would normally expect it. Actually, we'll go right there. Good luck, people. You got to be coming at it here to see it. Sweet. Porcupine! Hey, porcupine! I'm gonna leave you alone, buddy. I'm gonna leave you alone. That's cool. I've never seen a porcupine out here. Perfect place to hide an Easter egg right here. Gonna make them kind of easy. There we go. Not too easy though. Top of the water tower hill. Great spot. Put it right behind this sign. There we go. So, if you're like me, you probably want to know what this looks like when it's on full bright. So that's number 2, number 3, and number 4. That right there is a lot of light. There we go, guys. That was so much fun. All the Easter eggs are hidden. There's 6 of them out there. I hope everybody finds them. Well, I hope they all get found, let's put it that way. And yeah, that was awesome. Thank you guys for joining me for the Shlog. Thank you guys for joining me for the ride. I hope you guys like that. If you ever want to do it, let me know. I can tell you which light setup to get and how to run it. It is so much fun. I love you guys. Get out, spread the gospel of 2 wheels, and please, even if it's dark outside, you got to find some time to ride your dirt bikes.